Growing in containers is a great way to expand your growing area, whether you have ground to grow in or not. We're going to look at two different plants that we put in containers this year, and they're doing very well. One is, we've got two leeks. One's doing much better than the other leek, but this is just in a 2.5 gallon bucket that we have drainage holes drilled around the side and in the bottom. We actually have some leek roots coming through the bottom as it's growing. So leeks can be grown in a container. These are on the smaller side. Now the other thing that I've always stressed about is the containers need water, and if you're not on top of it, your plants are going to suffer. We've seen this with stressed corn. We see this with this cabbage plant here. It's dry, it's wilting, it's ready to harvest even though it's not as mature and as large as we'd like it to. One key contributing factor to all of these is lack of water. This here is the kale that we had planted not very long ago, and we're actually using the top of our compost trash can bin as a water reservoir for this kale. Beautiful kale plant. You can see it's got a little wilted here because of the lack of water. This is in a high 3 from Rootmaker. We planted this along with the kale that we have in our hanging pot on the porch. Both are doing very well, as you see. And this is just another way that, this kale plant, as we harvest it, it will grow all the way up to really hard freeze. And it will come back next year if we allow it to in this container. It's got a big, thick stalk on it. And because of the way this design is on the Rootmaker, it continues to make more roots to pick up more nutrients and moisture. So growing in containers is a great way to expand your growing area, whether you have ground to grow in or not.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.